like out of all the comedians you've ever been around, you've been around all the greats.
Sure.
And it's interesting to me also when I interview comedians and sometimes we hang out beforehand and afterwards. It's interesting to me to see who's really funny when you turn on the camera and who's not really that funny with the cameras off, whereas who's just 24/7. Like, for example, Mike Epps is just funny, period.
Yeah.
All around. He doesn't stop. Out of all the comedians you've ever been around, who is just the absolute funniest human being you've ever encountered?
Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy, really?
Charlie Murphy.
Okay.
He's
I was not right. I've interviewed Charlie before.
Funniest
okay.
human being in conversation I've ever heard. Him and George Lopez are the funniest. Charlie, then George are the funniest. Like, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking? Like, they're the way that they. I would say if I were saying the funniest people, just listening to them, or just in life where I just listen to them, having conversations with them, is Charlie, George, and Eddie Griffin. That, like, because Eddie, you'll be talking to him, and I'm like, you can't fucking believe that you. And he's serious as a fucking hard attack, and it's the funniest shit ever. Charlie might have been one of the meanest, nicest people I've ever met. Like, and George says some of the most searing, it's so searing and hurtful and true that it's hilarious. And he says it on, like, I'm talking about just in conversation. They're not, so you can always tell if somebody's working you for a bit or if somebody's, but just talking to them motherfuckers, I can't wait to hear what they have to say. And it's about anything too. Relationships, a menu, food, a pair of shoes. Fucking, I remember we had a gig and we left Buffalo and drove all the way, I forgot what city, we were all on the bus, but whatever, Atlanta. It's a 12, 14-hour bus ride. I was so tired, I fell asleep, and I always sleep with my clothes on when I'm that tired. Them motherfuckers talked about me literally from Buffalo to Atlanta. From Buffalo to Atlanta. And I woke up and everybody fell out because they said, like, nobody couldn't, they talked the whole time. And I had no idea what was going on. But those cats are, you could just tell that they come by it. They tapped into some other shit that they don't have to prep for it. They're just fucking weird and hilarious.
Yeah. I mean, Tracy Morgan, I think, was the other one.
Yeah, Tracy Morgan's like that too.
Yeah.
Tracy Morgan,
where it's just like he does not turn off. It does not matter if there's a camera or not. He is always funny.
And he's insane. Tracy Morgan one time, after he got hurt, I'm like, man, I'm so sorry that this happened to you. It was a tragedy. I'm so sorry, man. He said, hey, DL, I could have got hit by a Snapple truck. I was like, this motherfucker. This motherfucker. They don't even make that no more. I could get hit by a Snapple truck. I'm like, wow, that's true. He got hit by the right thing. What if you got hit by a Yoo-hoo truck? Come on, shit ain't happening.
Yeah, you're not catching out with them.
You remember? Okay, this is very sad, but you know those duck boats that people are on, and that that all those people, they had $20 million worth of insurance. That's it for all those people. That's what they got. We got $20 million, and it's all these people that died, and all these lawyer fees, so nobody's getting. That's bad. That's horrible. That's a tragedy upon a tragedy. He got hit by the right corporation.